The new 700 horsepower 2024 Chevy Silverado Fox Factory Edition pickup is the Ram TRX and Raptor fighter with a bow tie badge that everyone has always wanted. If someone were to ask me, Brian, just imagine the perfect Silverado 1500 build, I think this would be it. For starters, the 6.2-liter L87 V8 is Whipple supercharged and precision tuned for a total output of 700 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque. And it sings its song through a Borla dual exhaust system, but believe me when I tell you that the power increase is just scratching the surface. Because up front, it's got a Baja Kits pre-runner long travel suspension system providing 14.5 inches of front travel. It comes along with billet upper control arms, a build-specific Fox steering stabilizer with an HD steering linkage system, RCV axle shafts, and you've got Fox Factory Race Series 3.2 live valve internal bypass coilovers with recirculating reservoirs that instantly adjust to the terrain that you're driving on. Out back is a Baja Kits trailing arm suspension setup working with the Fox 3.2s, giving you 15.5 inches of vertical travel. It uses two upper control arms, a rear track bar, and billet aluminum trailing arms. This thing is no joke. The rear axle is a semi-float Dana 60, fit with an ARB air locker and a 373 gear set, allowing you to have the option to have an open diff for everyday driving, or with the press of a button, you can go fully locked for off-roading. Inside the cabin, you've got Fox's new live valve shock management system with pre-programmed damping algorithms, and these can easily be selectable through the dash-mounted controller, of course, all done on the fly. You've also got an auxiliary switch panel, and you can control things like your locker, the LED lighting, or the ARB twin air compressor, or whatever else you add onto the truck yourself. Oh, and before I forget, the truck's overall width has been expanded by 7.5 inches. She's wide. You've got wider carbon fiber fenders and bedsides. You've got custom high-strength steel bumpers, both front and back, with integrated skid plates for added protection. You've also got amp research power steps. And then when it comes to putting all the power and performance to the ground, you're going to need a little bit of grip. So you'll do it with 37-inch BFG ATKO2s wrapped around a custom set of forged 17-inch Fox Factory Edition method race wheels. You can option the truck with a dual or single spare tire mount for the bed. Personally, I think the dual just looks incredible, and yeah, I'd have to do it, but they're not just tire holders. They're actually designed to increase the rigidity of the chassis as well. And if you plan on driving at night, the 60,000 lumens worth of Nacho off-road tech LED lighting should certainly do the trick. Whew. Like I said, this thing's no joke. And I'm sure I left out a whole bunch of things. I didn't even go over like the leather upgrades inside the truck because the mod list looks like a CVS receipt. So for the full details, the full mod list, the spec sheet, you can visit foxfactorytruck.com, where reservations for this monster are now open. Keep in mind it is limited to just 500 units, and it will cost you just north of $200,000.